Yes, y'all. Yes, y'all. I'm old school, but I keep it funky fresh, y'all. And this is deep, y'all. I'm from the deep, y'all. And what you get is what you motherfucking see.
Welcome back, humans! You know what day it is. My name is Jaime, giving you exclusive events on headlines that you didn't even know you needed. And with that said, let's get on with these events, humans. And if you're new to the channel, I'd appreciate it if you would subscribe. And away we go. Just when you think like the media ain't done enough to like scare everybody, now that like I said before, I find in all these crazy headlines, you know, they're always exclusive and they're coming here, and that's why I love to do it. So here's one I'm just gonna get right off to it, humans. I'm gonna get right off to it. The great people shortage is coming, and it's going to cause a global economic chaos. People shortage, humans. They're saying there's going to be a people shortage coming in our future. And my question is, where are we going? Like, where are you going to put all these humans? Why are they talking about a people shortage? And we're all like talking, you know, saying that the population is like is growing. We're told that the population is growing, and this like science magazine is saying that there's a people shortage coming. See what I'm saying? When there's like, they always are told stuff we ain't supposed to know, and then somebody slips up sometime. Like, I mean, that's not what I really meant. But no, they went full detail in this article that there's a people shortage coming. Whoa. And where are we going? And how are we getting shortaged? How are we shortaged? If that's even the word. How are they going to shortage us? That's what I want to know. That's the question I want to know. That's what the question we should be asking. How are we supposed to be getting shortaged? How are you down cutting, or whatever the fuck the word is? How are you cutting back on the people? Like, that's all I got to say, humans. Pay attention to that one. Pay attention to that one, humans. You know, another one where people are trying to control women's bodies. You know, if they're not trying to do anything for the women's bodies, another one the women might enjoy. Stacey Abrams says, or suggests, having abortions as a solution to inflation for the economic realities of having a child. My goodness. Could you imagine, like I said, if they weren't doing this kind of work from home and they had to really do those walks to the break room, like I said, man, it'd be some uncomfortableness. There'd be some tension flying, some thick-ass tension. But goodness gracious, women, I guess if you have an economic problems, that's the solution. Wow. But then you can't have the solution because now they're trying to make it illegal or ban that. So they're trying to control you both ways and just make you suffer the inflation. Just like I was saying before, they're trying to they're just making you just blocking all your exit points now. There's no more loopholes, nothing. There's like, nope. All you get is inflation and hardships. They're just blocking all possible choices. Jeez. Goodness gracious. Humans, goodness gracious. If that's not enough, our damn government wants to spend all kinds of our money besides just giving it to Ukraine on spraying particles into the stratosphere that will block the sunlight, limit the sunlight that hits Earth. But it will cost like $10 billion per year. Like I said before, it's going to be tough when they give all that money to Ukraine all the damn time. Or like, why are they doing this? Why are they trying to block? What are they trying to block the sun? Isn't the sun supposed to be good for like growing crops and food? Like people to get natural, like, you know, sunlight because it's like good for everybody and good for, you know, it's good for you. And they want to block it. Doesn't it sound like the Matrix? Like when they went to war in the Matrix, they said they went out and they fucking blocked the sun. I'm not saying like, oh, the Matrix movie, like this is what's happened, but in that war they spoke of, they took the sun out. But why do they want to block it? Like, is there vampires here that are like this? All of a sudden made some deals with some kind of executive vampires, some immortal ass vampires made a business deal, and like, well, we want to walk around and you know, eating people shit and do whatever we want to do. So you got to block the sun a little bit so we don't get fucked up. So we can't work. We can do some daytime hours. It's like the vampires want some daytime hours. That must be what. That's crazy, humans. You just want to let them block. I don't think we should let them block our sun, but I don't think we have a choice. I think it's like already going to happen. I think it's already going to go happen, so it doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter, humans. Because it's the government, and they do what they want. Here's another one in a news article. Video games could trigger heart attacks in children. That's crazy, humans. And in what some would say a scary article, parents will now be forced to hang out and spend more time with their actual children and not like let them have a digital babysitter. We'll have more updates at 11. No, I'm just kidding. But that's crazy. Now they're saying like the trauma like happening in these video games causing kids like some heart trauma and shit. That's wild. What else going to be happening? I mean, all these games are just coming out more like, you know, looking so real. Not only that, like the most popular ones are like the first persons. I mean, they're fun. But I mean, if that's really happening, then we probably have a problem here. And there is an age limit on the games. But, you know, younger kids are getting access to everything all the time because it's, you know, the internet. You can get everything on the internet. You could get it all on the internet. I sound like the salesman, you know, or like that cheesy commercial. But that's wild. That's just wild. And if it isn't scary enough that World Economic Forum people are still at it again with their, you know, divine plans to take over the world, you know, and we have to do their biddings or face consequences of, you know, crazy ass things they're going to be coming up with daily because it seems like, you know, they can do whatever they want because they are evil. But apparently, they say billions who complied with lockdown restrictions will also comply with social credit scheme. So they want to run this social credit thing, which I believe is already going through in China. And they're going to be doing it over here. They're probably already doing it here and like practicing, you know, scanning with all these cameras everywhere you see on all the streets and street lights. And I mean, there's cameras everywhere, even on us. Like our cameras in our pockets and maybe on their phones, you know, they can turn them on. We walk by stores. And they're, you know, checking all our shopping habits and all this, whatever else they're doing. You know, and it's kind of scary at the same time because this dude's probably right. Like, we probably would be like, okay, now that everybody's sick, you know, now you got to do this social credit score. You can't go outside, you know, unless your credit score is above this time. You know, you guys can only go out from 3 to 5. I know I made a joke about the, you know, you can only plug your cars in, and then they made that shit for real. I don't want to make this joke and make that shit for real, so I'm going to take that joke back. I'm going to take that one back. And what's up with his partner? I don't know who the other guy is. It's like he looks like the Smithers, like the young version of the Burns from The Simpsons. And like it must be like the more evil you are, like you lose your hair because it's like he's in early evil stages and it looks like his hair's just almost gone. So that must be like what it means. So we must keep our eye on the Rock because he got like super bald after wrestling. He's like, we got to keep an eye on that guy. That's all I'm saying. Like, he could be part of these evil, bald people. But I'll continue, humans. So California, in a way to attack climate change, decided that they're going to use decomposing human remains as legal compost. I guess it'll be legal from 2027, and it'll be a law in California, and they said it aimed to attack at climate change. The mafia over there, if there's like more mobsters over there or like the gangsters and gang community and like people that are like serial killers are probably like really excited about this law right now. That's all I'm saying. He was like, goodness gracious. Now they can just be composting. Like all the gangsters and all the murderers and killers are going to all become farmers. The cops are going to like, yeah, we're farmers now. We don't start shit. I'm like, we just heard all the gunshots. Well, it wasn't from here. We was just farming and composting. You know, so like all of a sudden, all this composting is going to be happening. And you've seen the movie The Lost Boys back in the day. People was just disappearing over in Santa Cruz. Now it's going to stretch. It's stretching out more than Santa Cruz. Now that people be having all these like, you know, it's going to be Lost Boys Point, you know, part 3 with all this fucking human remains compost shit. That's crazy. Goodness gracious, humans. Goodness gracious. What are they going to do next? What are they going to do next? I can't believe this, humans. And those are real articles out there. People are getting paid to write this shit. I can't believe that. My goodness. And like all this like suggestive like like psychology, I believe. I feel like is like, or does like those psyop type things, and these articles are just like they just say implant these like landmines in your head, and then you walk around and start thinking about them all day, and they're like maybe it could be like the Jedi mind trick shit, like oh maybe you just like did it to yourself, like maybe I could want to do this, I'll keep going since I spoke so properly, since it's going so good already. Here's another one: eat now and pay later. Going in debt for food. Now, if we don't got enough ways to go in debt already, getting our groceries shouldn't be another one. That's all I'm saying, humans. Like, let's just go get some food and you can just pay for it later. You can just come on and pay for it later, which allows consumers to pay for goods in installments. But what if your installments catch up? If you don't make a lot of money or you try to abuse the system a little bit, you'd be like, oh, I'm only going to pay this much this time. I'm only going to give them $10 this time. Then you hit a certain pain moment and be like, well, now you can't get no food. I think that would happen if you allow like a credit system to go into the grocery store. You already got a sales tax in the grocery store. So then if there's a debt system in there, are we going to have like two prices like we do at a gas pump? It's going to be like cash system and credit system. Like, it'll be like 10 cents more for the credit card or whatever the fuck. That's going to be happening. It's going to be like the new norm. Like, I don't know, humans. I don't think that's a good idea to have that shit with our food. That's all I'm saying here. I wouldn't agree with it. Maybe some people might. That's not for me. That is not for me. Not for meats. In some other genius news, no, electric vehicles in the sky. Air Canada ordered 30 plug-in planes. Okay. So they want to push all this electrical stuff for us humans. They want us to go electrical everything. Get your cars, go green, save the planet, which is fine. We want to save the planet. But if you ain't giving us the right technology, we can't even plug these cars in you want us to get. You want us to go electric, we can't even fucking plug them in. They're rolling out blackouts right now. Are you serious, Mr. President? Like, you're rolling out blackouts, but you want us to go electric. Like, we can't charge, how many people probably can't go to work if they got rolled out on that neighborhood that day? And their work's going to be like, so what? You still got to get over here or waste that vacation day. That's bananas. They want you to go electric, but you can't even plug your shit in. That's just crazy. And then these 30 plug-in planes. Really? What if you got fucking, oh my goodness, an electric plane? Think about it, humans. If cars ain't even fucking working right in electric shit, like how's your solar panels working right now? You're just going to go fucking just trust yourself on this electric plane. Go for it. I ain't with it, humans. I ain't with it. Especially like if they're rolling out blackouts, like I said, oh, this plane's got 30% charge. Really? And that means the air vents got to shut off. Like, you'll be in a plane because you'll have to just, like, be on low battery mode. I ain't trying to be in a plane on low battery mode. Okay? It's scary enough if you don't know if it's on low fuel mode or check engine lights on. Like, you don't know if to check engine lights on. You just sitting in the plane, hope the thing comes home. You know what I mean? Not a plane, you can't tell. Like I said, low battery, all the air just shuts off. Like, oh shit, we're going to crack the windows a little bit, people, because, fucking, we're on low battery mode. Watch out for that, humans. Watch out for that. Well, I hope you all enjoyed this episode, and if you did, I would hope you would smash that like button, hit me with a subscription, and turn on them notifications. My name is Jaime, and this has been another episode of Meant to Rent. Till next time, humans. See ya.